Hi again, everyone. Welcome to Base Sunday. I'm your host, Frank Malakote. If you'd like to connect with us, you know the drill, or pitch us some show idea. We'd love to hear from you. All you got to do is go to cbssf.com, click on Connect, and you'll get the information and the links to our social media pages that you need to work. We've got Facebook and Twitter, all the works there. Our first guest is a psychologist, a performance coach, and a teacher who has been helping children take tests for over 40 years, I think 42 now. He has helped students, Oscar, Grammy, and Pulitzer Prize winners overcome their stress, reach their goals with a high level of confidence. And here to explain more about the essential tools to improve test performance is Dr. Ben Bernstein, author of the Test Success, How to Be Calm, Confident, and Focused on Any Test You Take. Glad to have you here.
Thank you, Frank. Good to see you. Thanks.
Okay, we talked off camera a little bit, but were you one of those nervous Nellies before taking a test? Is that why you went down this road?
Yeah, I was a nervous little kid when I was playing the piano in New York City, which was where I was brought up. And I had to do everything to keep my fingers on the keys when I had to perform, and my legs were shaking, and I'd cry for 2 hours after the performance, and nobody helped me with it. And that's really what led to this over many years of wanting to resolve my own performance anxiety, and then figuring that out, and then teaching that to other people.
How do you, your mind is such a powerful thing.
That's
if you
right.
think something, you know, something will happen in your body. There's a chemical change. How do you, kind of curb that a little bit and say, stop this, or we need more of this?
That's a great point about what you're saying about your mind, but actually it's your mind and your body and even your spirit are working when you're performing, when you're taking a test, or when you're on the ball field, or when you're on the stage. So your body can actually help to calm your mind down. Often when your head is racing like that, you're actually stopping your breath, or you're not grounded. So just getting your breathing in order and feeling your feet on the floor, or just getting your muscles, relaxed, that can actually help to calm down your mind a lot.
Why do we get nervous? If we prepare 1,000 times for an event, for a test, we're ready to go, and then it's game time, and it's like, oh, you freak out a little bit.
Well, I think we get nervous. It's actually a process of getting nervous. And because we don't train students, and often we don't really train performers in general, for how to keep that nervousness at the right level. So it starts to get out of hand, and we need a certain amount of nervousness when we perform. Right. So this has been proven over the last 100 years that we need just the right amount.
If there's nothing in the gut, you got nothing.
Yeah,
right?
You got to have a little bit of juice. You need that to really give you a good performance. But what happens is that that stress starts to build to the point where your performance starts to go down. And what we don't teach people generally is how to recognize those signs in ourselves and how to keep it in what athletes call the zone. When athletes talk about it, they kind of say, oh man, I was in the zone. Right, it's sort of mystical, but it's not really mystical. It's something that you can learn to do if you become aware of the signs, and also you have tools to reduce the nervousness. It's not manage it, it's reduce it.
And focus is such a big part of it, because I'll be out here some days, and at 4:30 we come on in the morning, and we're always tired, I think, just because of the hours, but you read your first couple of stories and go, I'm on today. You read your first couple of stories, I'm not on today, and it can be the difference between a good show and a bad show.
Well, I think that athletes are a really good example of being on. They know when they get on the ball field, or they get on the court, or they jump in the swimming pool, they've got to do it then. That's the time that they have to do it. So focus is really an important thing. Focus always means having a goal and keeping going toward the goal, not getting distracted.
You brought up a good point. I used to cover the Patriots years ago. Wes Welker, had he caught the ball from Brady with 4 minutes to go, would have been a first down onto the 15, and lo and behold, the Patriots likely would have won that game and gone on to the Super Bowl. And Welker said, I do that 1,000 times.
Yes, exactly.
What happened?
Well, it's impossible to really know exactly what happened, but I'm a psychologist, so that line, I've done it 1,000 times, is a little bit of a clue. I may be wrong, but it's a little bit of a clue that I'm so used to doing this, it's so much in the bag, I so have it, that maybe for a split second, the focus went off, or he got tense. It's just a guess.
It's the here and now, right?
It's always the here and now.
It's not what happened every other game.
It isn't. And that's the other thing, too, is that we may have done this 1,000 times, and we may have been successful, and here we are in this game, at this Super Bowl, at this ACT or this SAT, and we have to do it now. So that's why it's essential that you've got to be, at that moment, really in control. You've got to get a grip on your stress, is what I say. Right. Really get a grip on it. So it doesn't ride you. You can really ride it to achieve the goal.
I got your book here, and it's not just for kids taking tests. parents, right? They
Yes.
should read this too?
Yes.
How to
Yeah.
calm your kids, how to help
Yeah.
them through the process, that
Absolutely. I think parents can do a really good job of helping their kids with test stress. Parents on the whole are always well-meaning, but they don't have training themselves and have often been through the same school system, so they don't have the experience of how to keep themselves calm in a test situation or how to keep their confidence up. It's always three things: calm, confidence, and focus, those three. And so parents need to learn some techniques themselves so they can actually help their kids.
What if a kid bombs on a test? He's got to retake it. What do you tell your son or daughter? Honey, I know you didn't do well in the last one, but you're going to be okay this time.
Well, actually, I think there's a step that needs to be put in there. I know you didn't do well last time. I know you can do well. What can you learn from what you did? Right. In other words, let's go over that test. And now a lot of the tests are providing information regarding the items that you missed. So you can actually get very detailed about what you missed. It's not a failure. It's a learning experience. This is a really important distinction. What can we learn from that so that you can go, same thing with athletes. They watch the tapes.
Yes, they do.
Over and over.
We do too.
Yeah.
Oh, that was bad. That's true.
Yeah, so that's what you learn from. We learn from experience. It feels like a one-shot deal. You got one chance. You got to put everything in. It's got to all happen now. But actually, taking a test is one moment in a lifespan, and you got to really relativize it. Yeah,
we got to wrap it up. I'm so sorry. We could go on forever. You're an accomplished musician, a pianist. I want to talk to you about how music can help you too, but we got to leave it there for now.
Thank you, Frank.
Ben, what a pleasure.
It's a pleasure to see you.
Best of luck with the book. If you'd like to purchase a copy of Dr. Bernstein's book, Test Success: How to Be Calm, Confident, and Focused on Any Test, go to testsuccesscoach.com. Stay tuned. We got much more Bay Sunday right after the break. Stay with us.